one point to consider when saying ancient Egyptians were not black. First things first, I don't care about ancient Egypt. It's not that special to me. I like the way they built the pyramids, the mathematics involved in building the pyramids, the actual effort and like miraculous way they built them with the amount of material they used. The stones was just ton stone bricks, whatever. Love all that. Love the Sphinx and the whatever, you know what I'm saying? But ultimately I'm not gonna be thinking it like these crazy flat earthers think like it's some spaceship or antenna to a different universe. That stuff is crazy. So yeah, I respect that, but in regards it's just a tomb which has, well, a little bit of history in it. It shows things like people, the people on the walls, and it's got the languages and stuff like that. And also it's got the Ankh. And if you see my Gnostic video, I've already challenged people to to use the Ankh properly. The Ankh should be, if the Ankh was actually powerful, it could be used today in a specific place. I don't know where it is in the body. You put an Ankh on you, and it will probably uplift you to places you've never, like, to understandings and places you've never been, and you wouldn't be no bum in this world if you was using the Ankh correctly. So yes, all that about Egypt, cool. But my one point I'm gonna say about ancient Egypt, when believing that the people there were of a lighter shade, is the indigenous map of skin tones. Now, in these indigenous map of skin tones, it shows um the places where the people have the darker skins. And if anyone knows anything about the earth is not a proper sphere. It's not a proper shaped. It actually sticks out a bit. So some places are hotter than other places. Like the desert is much more hotter than other places of the earth, because it's not, so it's closer to the sun and everything. So there are places in the mid range of the earth that is closer, and the people of those lands are darker skinned. So the indigenous map shows that ancient Egypt is in an area where people of, you could say, darker skinned would be living. Not the darkest, but it will have darker skin tones living in Egypt. And if you look to today's map, you will see migration has changed it all. There's lighter skin tones throughout the whole of North Africa now because of the mixing with the Europeans, light Europeans, and Middle East and all these places. So there's now a different map of a different skin tone map. Some places which were fully dark skinned are now light skinned because of, you know what I'm saying, I'm not gonna go into that. Let's say colonization. Places that was fully dark skinned, like even Aboriginal Australians, a lot of them have very dark skin tones because they didn't they were in Australia. Australia is a hot place, but now it's got other places with other skin tones involved. So that's changed also. The one point so the one point is, when denying that ancient Egypts were darker skin tone, is look at the indigenous map and decide for yourself what the indigenous people of the land would have looked like.